There are different services registering in .NET Core middleware layer. So if you look at .NET Core version, maybe in the startup.cs or program.cs, we have a middleware wherein you just register a couple of services so that those services can be used across all these classes. The first one is authentication service that basically using it for user authentication. We register in the middleware like JWT Barrett tokens. Second thing is authorization service, right? This basically determine if a user has the necessary permissions to access specific resource. So in .NET Core middleware, you can register these services, right, for user authentication and authorization. And next thing is logging service. To log information about incoming requests, errors, or specific events within the middleware pipeline, we are going to register this type of services also inside of a middleware. Next thing is a caching service to store frequently accessed data for faster retrieval. Next thing is database access services. For interacting with the database to retrieve stored data during request processing, we must define the logic inside of a middleware so that we'll use that particular object across all the screens or pages. Because this middleware is something like a dependency injection, right, which will provide an object can be accessed across all the classes. So dependency injection is something like a .NET Core middleware leverages a dependency injection to access register services within the application. Okay. Next thing is response compression service. To compress the response before sending it back to the client, you must define the business logic for response compression inside the middleware. Okay. So along with these, services you are registering in the middleware, there are some key points to remember, especially for middleware. So dependency injection, which I talk about. .NET Core middleware leverages dependency injection to access all these register services within the application. Okay. And next thing is middleware execution order. The order in which you register middleware is important, as request will pass through each middleware component in the specified sequence. So make sure that the way or the order you are registering in the middleware is very important here. The next key point is built-in middleware. The framework provides several built-in middleware components that you can use directly, such as static file serving, routing, and exception handling. So these are all the services we are going to register inside of .NET Core middleware layer so that these can be accessed throughout your application using a dependency injection.